What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about the scanner setup for swing trade. So I've been started my 1000 Robinhood challenge for almost a month, and previously I mainly do buy and hold for a long time in my major account, so I didn't really very frequently buy and sell. So although the purchase price and sell price is important, but when I do it for a long period of time it doesn't matter that much. But for swing trade, enter and exit execution price point is very important. So hope this video will provide some ideas to you guys if you are thinking about setting up a screener. And now let's get started. So usually in the screener there's different perspectives. You can filter out the stocks you would like, including that descriptive features like the stock price, industry, sector, market cap, and also technical indicator like the patterns, volatility, performance, 52 weeks high or low, and also some fundamental data like the PE ratio, EPS growth. For me, I mainly look at the fundamental analysis because that's what I'm good at, and that's what I'm always using. I think that works well for the long term, but for the short term, maybe technical indicators fits better. So the first criteria I would choose is the market cap. So in the market cap category, you can choose the mega market cap, which is about 200 billion, and the large, which is between 10 billion to 200 billion, and mid, small, micro, nano. So for me, I mainly select large or medium. I didn't select mega first because there's not many stocks fit that criteria. I think it's just like Apple or Microsoft. And second, I think because the market cap is already so large, so then it doesn't have a lot of growth potentials. So I mainly select between large and medium, and I didn't go for the small cap or below that, because I think for small cap stocks it's easily manipulated by institutional investors. For example, if you choose Microsoft, which market cap is around 50 million to 300 million, because the market cap size is small. So for the institutional investor who has like more than $5 million, if they want to do it on purpose, they can buy or sell with $5 million and then easily manipulate the stock price and to give a misconception to the retail investor to lure them into the market. So because of that, I really don't go to that category because I think when I look at technical patterns, it can be misleading. So for market cap, I mainly choose large or middle. So for today's demonstration, I will choose large market cap. And the second criteria I'm looking at is the volatility. So here I will look at the average volume from time to time. I didn't choose the current volume because also the same reason. If there's just some institutional investors who pull in or pull out the assets, there will be a large volatile to the stock price. So I mainly choose the average volatile to see how the stock normally traded, whether it was frequently traded or it's relatively on the quiet side. For the average volume, I think over 1 million would be good based on my observation, because a lot of stocks I picked and watched, their volatility can sometimes be under 10 million. So I don't want to miss that opportunity, so I will choose just over 1 million. But of course, you can choose 50k to 10 million to have a broader pictures. So after that, the third criteria I will look at the stock is EPS, earnings per share. So I will look at the earnings per share that is growing continuously over the past 3 to 5 years. So here in this scanner for EPS, earnings per share growth, there's like certain perspective like positive or under 20% or over 20% or some other factors. So here I would not have specific goals because I noticed that some industry can be affected by some seasonal factors or economy cycle. They may not grow steadily for a period of time. So that's why I would choose, as long as the earnings per share in the past 5 years is positive, that would be something I would looking for. And also in some cases when the company wanted to expand their business and do some merge and acquisition on that year or on that 1 to 2 years, they may suffer from loss because of the merge and acquisition takes a lot of assets to invest in other business. So that would also affect the earnings per share. So here I will have a relatively loose criteria. So as long as the EPS growth past 5 years is possible, that's okay. The fourth criteria is PE ratio, and I think that's almost mentioned in my video. And I think PE ratio is probably mentioned in my video every time, because PE ratio shows whether the current stock price is expensive or cheap. And that shows like how many times you'd like to pay for this business in order to buy the stock. And I think that's also a key criteria. And currently, because Fed just printing out much cash and there's so many assets, has no way to go but to the stock market. So the current stock market is pretty much hyped. I usually want to look for the PE ratio under 20, which is on the cheaper side. In current scenario, so I will choose current PE ratio is under 25. I think should be good to go, because even though some stock price may be on the higher end, but when we considering the inflation factors, it's kind of different from the situation 1 year ago. But I'm always trying to learn from Buffett that buy the stocks at a cheaper price and not to run the stock when the stock is on a higher level. For example, near the 52 weeks high, which I think would be too dangerous to go for. So after I set these 4 criteria, if I have a mind like specific industry, I can also select like which industry or sectors I'm looking for. Like the industry, there's so many different criteria that I can choose from, and if I want to choose from tech or airline, I can also press this options, because currently I know there's already not much choices I have, so I will not limit to the industry choices. And then I can press build a screener, and here that would be the stock that is filtered out, and I will sort the stocks by volume, because more people is trading the stock and easier to get in or get out. Here comes to those lists. So at this step, if I'm very interested in specific stocks, I will go into in the details. But since previously I've done some fundamental analysis, so I will choose the stock that I've done before, like Barrick Gold, Energy Transfer, Best Buy. I've been watching, but I haven't done the fundamental analysis yet. And eBay, CVS, Kroger, American Express, etc. So that's basically the factors I will look into when I was selecting stocks. Among those criteria, other than market cap, volume, and PE ratio, one thing is important is earnings per share. Because I read an article in Seeking Alpha saying that once the earnings per share has been growing executively for 3 quarters, there is some momentum exist, and the stock price is very likely to going up. So that's why I also select this criteria in my scanner. That's all I've set up for my swing trade scanner. What criteria would you guys look into? Please let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to learn more. That's all for today, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!